Outlaws of Thunder Junction cards are getting into players' hands as product circulates, so we are seeing some of those cards settling into their price point this week. But there's more than just that going on. This video is sponsored by Flipside Gaming. Check out flipsidegaming.com for all your gaming needs. Right now you can pre-order Modern Horizons 3 or find a vast number of other great products on their website. Remember, shipping is free in the US if your order is over $100 or consists only of singles, plus you no longer need any promo codes. The savings is built right into the prices on the site. Same great prices, same great products, and same great service, just without the extra step. You can find their link in the description below. Hey there, this is John from Heroes and Legends, and welcome to another edition of the Magic the Gathering Market Watch, where this time we're looking at the top 10 coldest cards of the week. These are the cards moving down in value, and like I said in the cold open, many of them, not all, but many of them are from the new set. As always, our top 10 is based on a couple pieces of criteria. First, we want to see a true decrease in the percentage value of the cards. Secondly, we want to see a decrease in the number of sales from week to week as well. Quickly before we get started, just a couple things. First off, I do want to give a shout out to one of our gold patrons, Cesareo Garasa. Cesareo has been a gold patron and a supporter of the channel for quite some time, and I do want to take this moment to say thank you. Thank you, Cesareo. Couldn't do this without viewers like yourself. I truly appreciate all the support. And one other quick thing, this video is sponsored by FlipsideGaming.com. Right now you can go to their website and pre-order Modern Horizons 3 or pick up any number of other MTG items, and they have a lot of other things on their website too. Remember, if your order is over $100 or consists only of singles, shipping will be free in the United States, and all you gotta do is head down to the description or the comments section below. We have direct links to their website there. But now, without any further ado, let's get into it. Coming in at number 10 this week is Caltagirone the Kid. It goes down $1.03 to $2.99 for a 26% decrease. This new Outlaws of Thunder Junction card is seeing a lot of commander play right out of the gate as a commander. It's also in other builds like Joda the Unifier, for example. But as product gets into players' hands, this card slides down some this week. Coming in at number 9 is Crackling Spellslinger. This is down $1.11 to $2.69. That's a 29% decrease. This is from the Outlaws of Thunder Junction Quick Draw Commander deck. As you would imagine, it is seeing commander play in fresh builds around a couple cards from its precon, Stella Lee Wildcard, as well as Eris, Roar of the Storm. Crackling Spellslinger is showing up in other decks too, like Rohan Sign of War, for example. But again, we have a card that is seeing more copies getting into circulation with this recent release, so it does move down some. Number 8 is Harvester of Misery. This goes down $1.42 to $4.50 for a 24% decrease. This is from the Outlaws of Thunder Junction, the Big Score subset, and it is seeing a good amount of play in multiple formats out of the gate. In Standard, it's in Golgari midrange sideboards, among other decks there. I have seen some trying this in Pioneer Rakdos Vampires and Modern Living End. Legacy, it's shown up in Reanimator sideboards, and it's getting some commander play too. I have seen it in Massacre Girl Known Killer builds there, for example. But like our previous two cards, this one is also finding its price point now that packs are being cracked. Coming in at number 7 is Geert Mirror of the Wilds, down $1.50 to $2. That is a 43% decrease. Same story here, new card from Outlaws of Thunder Junction moving down now that packs are being cracked. It is seeing a good amount of play currently as a commander, and it's in the 99 of some builds there too. Coming in at number 6 is Oko the Ringleader, down $1.59 to $4.96. That's a 24% decrease. This new Oko from Outlaws of Thunder Junction is also trying to find its price point now that it's out. It is seeing a fair amount of commander play already in builds old and new, including Loot the Key to Everything from the Big Score subset, and Caltagirone the Kid from the Outlaws of Thunder Junction main set, but Oko is still sliding down this week. Number 5 is Satoru the Infiltrator. This goes down $1.98 to $6.72. That's a 23% decrease. Stop me if you heard this one. Outlaws of Thunder Junction card sees a lot of play, but still moving down due to all the copies getting out there. Keep an eye on this one though. Last week, Aspiring Spike streamed a Modern Brewing session featuring a Satoru Vial deck. Now we are seeing a bunch of Modern decks playing this card. For example, Esper Reanimator as well as Esper and Sultai Scam are running 4 copies of this in the main. Plus it's in a bunch of other builds there too. Additionally, I've seen some trying this in Pioneer Dimir Vampires, Legacy Reanimator and Ninjas. Even some vintage decks have been using it like Scam. Plus it's been a fairly popular commander already, and it's in the 99 of some builds there too, old and new. including a popular one in the form of Yuriko the Tiger Shadow. It will be interesting to see what this card does in the coming weeks. Our number 4 card is Alenda's Hierophant. This goes down 203 to 653. That is a 24% decrease. This is from the Lost Caverns of Ixalan Blood Rights Commander deck, and it has seen Commander play since it came out in lots of builds, like Aloro Ageless Ascetic for example. There was some spec on this card when Outlaws previews were going on, but nothing from the set is making this see any measurable increase in Commander play right now, so it does move down some this week. Number 3 is Skorpekh Lord. This goes down 269 to 528. That's a 34% decrease. This is from the Warhammer 40k Necron Dynasties Commander deck, and it was our number 7 card on our hot list last week. It has seen some Commander play. Many times it's in Imhotep the Stormlord from its pre-con, for example. It, however, was not Commander causing this card to spike, but Legacy. A card from Outlaws of Thunder Junction's Big Score subset made a new Legacy Patchwork Stompy deck possible. That card was Simulacrum Synthesizer. Some players began working Skorpekh Lord into these decks, and copies dried up online. But how many times have we seen this? A card spikes aggressively, then sellers rush to sell copies at the new higher price point, and before you know it, a lot more of the card is available, then it retracts some. Also, I have noticed that I am not seeing Skorpekh Lord consistently in these Patchwork Stompy builds this week. If that does not change, it could be losing more value in the weeks to come. Coming in at number 2 this week is Norrin the Wary from Time Spiral. It goes down 2153 to 1546. That is a 58% decrease. This was our number 1 hot card last week. The foil from Mystery Booster Retail Edition was hot last week too, also moving down though this week. What we have here is a fairly popular commander. It's in the 99 of some builds there too, but remember that Modern Brewing stream session with Aspiring Spike I mentioned a moment ago? The one with the Satoru the Infiltrator Vile deck? Well, it ran 4 copies of Norrin in the main. Turns out Norrin and Satoru together can lead to a lot of card draw. Anyway, the deck looked good, but I haven't seen it gaining too much traction this week. Combine that with the influx of Norrin copies that hit the marketplace after last week's spike, and this week we're seeing some serious retraction. And finally, coming in at number 1 is Simulacrum Synthesizer. This is down $32.89 to $40 for a 45% decrease. So we talked about this card earlier. It is from the Outlaws of Thunder Junction, the Big Score subset, and it came out of the gate with a very high price point. That is because it was seeing a lot of play on MTGO even before its paper release. The card is all over the place. In Standard, it's in Azorius Artifacts, Is It Control and more. Pioneer, it's in Metalwork Colossus. Modern, you see it in Affinity and more there. Legacy had the deck that it was most known for, Patchwork Stompy, but it was in others there too. It even made an impact on Vintage and other shops builds. And yes, it is seeing some Commander play too in a number of decks, including Mishra Eminent One. Some even wanted to put it in the Fallout Science Commander deck with an exclamation point, while others have been using it in fresh builds around the front-facing Commander from there, Dr. Madison Lee. Ultimately though, the extremely high pre-release price point could not maintain as copies hit the marketplace. With that being said though, this is still a card to watch. If it continues to see a lot of play, this could be a bumpy ride. Alright, just like that, that's going to do it for our top 10 cold cards of the week. Now, if you want to know what cards are going up in value, we did a video just yesterday looking at the top 20 hot cards. Check that out if you haven't, because there's a lot going on in the secondary market that you don't want to miss. Until next time though, hey, thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and have a great day. Hey, thanks for watching. This video is made possible through the generous support of viewers like you on Patreon. Check out the description below for links to our Patreon page as well as our Amazon affiliate store, where a small percentage of all sales will also help support the channel. Finally, if you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the new videos on Heroes and Legends. Talk to you again soon, and have a great day.